Okay, today I am talking to Ray Restivo. He's the president
Oh,
of Restivo Contracting. What made you decide to open up your business and how did it start?
well, I was working for a company for over 16 years, and the last 5 years I was uh, responsible for the operations of the business, sales and financial and uh, human resources. And the economy took a downturn in 2008. By the end of that year, the owner decided to downsize, and I was out of a job.
Okay.
So, and obviously it was difficult to find any work in the construction industry at that time. And based on my experience, I decided to open up my own business. I created the business to be flexible. I was in general construction before I started working for the last company I worked for, which was primarily a painting contractor, all commercial work. And with my experience doing interior improvements and uh, many aspects of the construction industry, I set myself up so I can be versatile enough to do just whatever needed a client might need, from painting to other general construction services.
Roughly, how much time and money and planning did it take before deciding to open the business and then the first steps to opening and getting your clients and things like that?
Well, actually, I did set myself up uh, early or late in 2008 to start my own business, just so I had have my licenses activated, because I do have a general contracting license that has been inactive because the previous owner had his own license. So after that, it was deciding that I was going to go forward with my own company, and uh, obviously you need to have working capital and to pay labor and materials. And what I did is take money from my retirement account and invested in the company, and then started taking on some small jobs, and then hired my first painter and grew from there.
About how many employees you have, like painters and so
I
forth?
have four painters, and then I have a superintendent, project manager for my general construction work. He helps me with coordinating the work and making sure everything's going well in the field, and meeting with building officials for inspections.
Earlier you were talking about like getting your license. What are the licensing requirements for your business?
For in the construction industry, there's many licenses. You can have, if electrical, mechanical, which is it, air conditioning, have to have their own licenses. Plumbers have to have their own licenses. Uh, Painters per se, there's no state license required, but they have what they call a county license, which you have to take tests for. And then same thing with there's in building. There's You can be a builder contractor, which is one license. And I, from my experience many years ago in construction, I took the classes and took the test, which is a three-part test, which covers business in general, and also covers business, insurances, and human resource, and then some trade. Uh, Another part is for trades, so to make sure you understand the construction industry. And passed it on the first time around in three parts. And so I had my license, and I was inactive because I didn't need to activate it because I was working for other people, other companies. So for my business, because I wanted to be versatile enough to do general construction services, I activated my general construction license.
What was your first major job
My first
for your
major
company?
job.
Yes. The most exciting, the first.
I had some small jobs, but then what was my first job? First big job. Bad memory. I have a client that I worked with my previous company, and we do a lot of service work for them. We do interior improvements. It's a nursing home type facility, and I've always done the wallpaper and painting, and then with my license activated, they allowed me to uh, take on more work, including electrical and some carpentry work. That client really is who helped me get my business started because of they have so many facilities in South Florida, from Kendall all the way up to Palm Beach Gardens.
In your opinion, what do you think is the most important quality in an employee?
Well, that I can say, you have to have somebody that likes what they're doing and has integrity and that you can trust and have a good work ethic. And today it's tough to find that. But if you have that right person, it's golden.
How had owning your own business affected your family?
Well, that's interesting because obviously to keep overhead low, I started my business working out of my house. I have a little office in the house, and by doing so, after working many hours away from the house, away from my family, which included long nights, long days, nights, and weekends, I was able to spend more time at home and seeing my family while I was working and having dinner together every night.
What is it that makes you feel your business is a success?
Well, I have a number of service clients as well as a number of property managers that continue to call me after doing many projects with them. So having a happy client uh, and having a good working relationship with them, not only uh, with them and as well as their clients as well. For like one of the things I do as a general contractor is I do interior tenant improvements at office buildings, working for the property manager, and then they have a tenant that wants to move in, and we accommodate their what they need to have and operate their business, and they're happy. Property management people are happy, which are my clients, and it's and I get more work, so that's being successful.
We've already highlighted like the success in your business, but was there any really awful experience that happened that while you're operating your business?
Yes, I had one project manager that was working with me doing my general construction work, and he was the one that was not very trustworthy, and he committed fraud, doing a job and using my license, and not. I was indirectly working with the owner of the property for a tenant, and at the same time he was doing the work with my subcontractors and my labor, and he was taking the money and all the money that I put out for my subcontractors work and my own painter's labor all came out of my pocket. So that was a learning experience. So to pay attention more to the day-to-day operations and the working directly with the people I am signing contracts with.
Has this incident changed the way you act with your employees, or what kind of
Not
thing?
really. Like I said, that was I just have to dot my I's, cross my T's, and be involved uh, directly with the client. And in that particular case, um, I we were very busy at the time, and I knew this gentleman from years ago, doing painting projects with him. I thought I could trust him, and I believed what he said, and I let him take the ball with the contract, and so can't do that anymore. I have to be involved with the client right off the bat, and then have my project manager take over.
If I wanted to start my own business, what advice would you give me?
Well, find something that you like to do, and build your business around good people, and that will help you in the long run do do well. But do your research, but find something you like to do that you really enjoy doing, because it's a career, and it's important to like what you do every day.
That's very true. All right. Well, thank you very much, Ray. It was a pleasure talking to you.
It was my pleasure. Thank you very much.